Hey, what's up, guys? Back here with another video, and I was just looking around my closet. I was thinking I was going to go run, but now I've decided not to, just kind of hang out and work on a couple of videos, and I'm going to do something tomorrow. But the other day I went to go test out these VaporJet 2.0s, just kind of throwing around, and I was really surprised. They definitely worked out really nice, and I'm looking forward to using the glove juice to kind of test that out, see if we can return the grip on those. So I've got some more tests to do with them, and also tomorrow I'm going to be going to go with a friend, and we're going to go throw the football around. We're going to kick some punts to each other, mainly to me, and we're going to film it, and I'm going to be using these gloves, and that's what's going to be a part of the review. You know, I'll have a regular review like I always do for my videos, but then at the end I'm going to show you know, how I use the glove. I'm going to show me catching the ball, catching some punts, like showing how they work, like if you're returning a fumble or something, you know, just kind of show stuff like that. So we'll see how that goes. I'll bring you guys along because I'm going to film it for the review. So and probably by the time you've seen this video, you've already seen the review, so there's not much to really spoil about that, I guess. So yeah, I've been keeping all my gloves in boxes here in my closet, kind of cleaned up, except those warp speeds hanging around there. Put my highlights in this. This used to be full of football gloves, but I kind of started to put my shoes in there. Put some shoes right there, just kind of make it more organized. And the one thing, I know I posted this on Twitter, or not on Twitter, but Instagram. It was a while back. But what happened? This is my glove juice, right? So I had the glove juice sitting on top of my closet, and I pulled a shirt off of the top, and it knocked the glove juice and hit my floor, and the cap broke off. And I was very mad because, you know, I'd waited so long to get this, and it all, like, some of it, you know, some of it fell on the ground, so it was worthless at that point. And then I was stupid enough to, like, throw some football gloves down there and, like, catch the, you know, start rubbing it on the ground, which was dumb of me. I don't know why I was doing that, because it made the gloves dirty in the end, and the glove juice was just pointless. But I tried to preserve it, because the cap totally broke off. I put it in this little plastic baggie, and now there's hardly any glove juice left. So I'm gonna have to go pick up another thing of it, because it's all gone. Probably have to go here soon and get some more. But yeah, that was something that happened. I don't know if I ever showed these gloves to you. These are some VaporJets, but they're like this cold weather series, and they're extremely warm on the inside. It's something like you would think, like, because, you know, they're like NFL edition there. You'd think they'd be like worn in like the really cold weather, and it's kind of hard to tell with the camera here, but like the inside of the glove is just made like this like fleece warm material on the inside. It feels really cool, but, you know, I can't like use them because, you know, I don't really play in the really extreme cold weather, and I don't know why they don't offer these out to you know, like retail markets. But I found these at TJ Maxx like a while ago, and I don't ever remember if I showed those to you guys. Alright, so the other day I went to go to the Under Armour outlet store, and it's the one I always go to, and I went there, and there were so many people. I went at a really bad time, and around this time of the year, you know, school's getting ready to start, and I don't know if it happens where you guys live, but in Arkansas and Missouri, where I'm pretty much closest to, they have what's called tax-free weekend, and I'm pretty sure a lot of places do this, but tax-free weekend is when they have, like, they don't, you know, when you buy stuff, like for school supplies, they don't, you know, they don't charge taxes, like stores won't charge taxes, but that's beside the point. I went there, I don't want to be a part of the tax-free weekend, but I went there expecting it to be like, I went at night, and there are so many people, and I could not look in this Under Armour outlet store. I was looking, you know, just kind of looking at stuff, and I saw a few things I might want to buy that day, but there was just so many people in there, it's just hard to look. So I'm like going down the aisles of that store, and I'm looking at hoodies, and I'm like, why am I looking at hoodies? It's 80 degrees outside, and I'm just like, there's just too many people in the store, so I had to get out. I couldn't buy anything, and I saw the they had the Under Armour cam trainers in there, the training shoes. They're like the highlight cleats, but they're the training shoe. I saw those in there in my size, and I was thinking like, I want those. And that's just kind of how things go with me. Like when I see a size 14 shoe, and it's something I might be interested in, I kind of have to strike. But I didn't strike. So now I'm thinking about maybe going back and maybe getting those. They were just like $80, and I'm thinking like that's a good enough to where, you know, I haven't had to buy a pair of shoes in a long time, because, you know, the last pair of shoes I've gotten was the Spine Vims, which were free. So think about just maybe getting those, reviewing them, you know, use them a little bit, see what I can, you know, make out of them. And then also I went to the Nike outlet store, which was, you know, just close by the Under Armour outlet store. And I went there and was like, you know, there's a lot of people in there too, so I couldn't really look. And I posted a picture on Instagram a long time ago, and I saw these like Nike, these pink football cleats. I forget what they're called, but they're a low cleat. It'll come to me eventually. But I was thinking about getting those too, and they were just like $80. And I'm thinking like, you know, I don't want to be that person who reviews all the Under Armour stuff, then I get Nike stuff, like I've been doing here lately. But you know what? I don't care, so I'm going to do whatever I want. And I may get those too, just because I'm playing flag football this, you know, this fall. So I'm kind of just looking to kind of swag out for my last season for flag football, because this is my 3rd year playing, and you know I'm not going to be in college after next semester, because I'm going to be in the real world at this point. But yeah, I'm just wanting to maybe get some, just kind of swag out and ball out, you know. And that's bringing the point, because like I'm, you know, I'd like to get some of the new pink Under Armour cleats, but I don't know what's coming out. So I don't know if they're going to come out with like the highlight cleats in another pink color, because I know they did last year. But if they come out with like the cam highlight cleats in pink, you better believe I'm getting those.
Yeah, up there. Take 30. You're gonna make the outtakes. Like some blue brown. Yeah, you don't have to kill the punt. You can just try to like soften it, maybe. Just try not to. Okay. No? I'll punt it, but I'll do better. Alright. I literally did it right. Okay, here we go. New thing right there. That'll work. I'm gonna be in front of you. And you just spike that ball. Well, you have to shoot up here close. Nope. Like we're facing off of each other. I'm a defensive lineman, you're a quarterback. Except you may just kind of right here. You just kind of spike that ball to the ground. Like back this way? Do you want to go backwards? Back? No, just kind of do it here in kind of it, like around your area. So then I'm just going to come up and scoop it. So I'm down here. Just like that. Trust me. Yeah. Let's see in there. I'll say you ran about 3 miles. Probably.